I'm Allison, her daughter. And I just wanted to start off by saying my mom was the type of person that never wanted any attention on herself, never wanted to be in the spotlight. But today she is, and she can't do anything about it. She would be horrified to know that the slideshow was running with her picture this big, her beautiful picture, which I love to take pictures, and I'm so proud that we could show many memories on the slideshow today, but she would be horrified. But Mom, this is for you. The 5 greatest things my mom was known for was her love for the Lord, being a wife, a mom, a nana, and a friend to many. She always said that she didn't have any special talents or gifts, but her greatest gift was the gift of love, and she gave that so well. She would say that she didn't have any important title behind her name, like doctor, lawyer, etc., but actually she had the most important title behind her name because she fulfilled God's exact calling on her life, which was to be a wife, a mom, a nana, and a friend. And she did not add anything to what God's calling was on her life. She did exactly what He created her to do, and she did it so well. She is the most selfless, giving, loving, and caring person that I know, and gave of herself always, putting others first, never thinking of herself. Just like in the example John gave when she was making dinner and she was bleeding all over the place, but she was going to make our dinner for our family. She could not have fulfilled God's calling on her life in any better way than she did. She is the perfect example of a Proverbs 31 woman, and I could not thank God any more for giving me that example to follow. She was only the person she was because of the Lord in her life, and she would want everyone here and everyone she knows to be able to have that same relationship with the Lord that she did. If you know her, you may think of her as a very frail, fragile, and delicate woman, but she is truly the strongest woman that I've ever known. She was very fragile and delicate, but God in her life is what enabled her to be the strongest woman that I know. God took her to be with Him in the most precious way imaginable, by taking His great big hand and scooping her right up into His presence in one quick second. She went directly from this life that she loved here on earth into paradise with her Heavenly Father, where she is happier now and more joyful and free than she has ever been before. The things she loved in this life, she is experiencing now in a more perfect and fulfilling way than she could ever have imagined here on this earth. Some of those things are sunsets, sunrises, rainbows, waves of the ocean, beautiful birds with beautiful singing voices, flowers with the most vibrant colors imaginable, and the smell more beautiful than any flower she has ever smelled before. And my heart is filled with more joy on this day than it has ever been in my entire life, knowing that she is experiencing these things, only being able to imagine, of course, what it must truly be like. She would always tell me when I gave her a piece of good news that she thought of herself in her head dancing around and doing cartwheels because she was so happy. And now she really is dancing around doing cartwheels, and she is so happy. The last and most important thing I want to say is that if anyone here does not have a personal relationship with the Lord, please consider that each of our days is numbered, and that our times will all come, possibly in one brief second, on the day when we do not expect it. And I do not want what has happened to my mom to not be used for God's glory and to bring many, many others to know Him in the same way as she knew Him. God gave us the greatest gift we could ever imagine by giving up His one and only Son on the cross to take our place. It is a free gift that we must only receive to spend an eternity in heaven with Him forever. And then we will be able to fulfill our purpose and calling in this life, which is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever.